pepperoni, and then I got cinnamon twist, which are right here, and then like these little Parmesan bites, which I totally forgot to ask for marinara, but it's fine. So good. Okay, let's try that. Oh shit, their like crust is like Parmesan-y. Oh my god. The last time I had Domino's, I hated it. So this is really good. I love cheese and olive. I actually really like vegetarian pizza. Like with extra tomatoes, extra artichoke. It's so good. These bites are like really, really doughy though. But they're good. The bottom's like not Parmesan, it's just like those seed things, you know. The crust is like crazy. I tried it earlier. Very garlicky. Don't eat this on a first date. My husband sees me doing the happy dance. I dance when I eat. I love this. I got cherry Coke in here. Like actual Coke. It came with our meal. And they gave like hella icing. It's sweet icing from Domino's. And it's for the breadsticks. Or these oh my gosh. I guess I should have just went like this. Okay, that might be too much. Okay, that's too much. That's fine though. Oh, oopsie. Okay. It's like a cinnamon roll. I got it everywhere though. That's good too. You guys, I wanted to go to a haunted house, but they're only open on Saturdays and Sundays. And we could do it. I just don't want to. I just want to work out with my husband's work schedule. He works on Sundays, and so he pretty much sleeps the most of the day. This is really good. Actually, I'm gonna try the pepperoni one real quick. Let's try that. This one's thicker crust. Oh, almost dropped my damn plate. That looks really good. Okay, I think it was like the pepperoni. Okay, my favorite pizza is pepperoni, add pineapple. Hey, I know a lot of people hate pineapple, but I am a pineapple pizza lover for sure. I like to add like olives to it. Like if I want to be, my kid is burping, it was funny. But yeah, I like, and then my other favorite, which is like kind of good, but I only get it if my husband's not wanting pepperoni and pineapple. If we don't get like two pizzas, if we're just like getting one. But I also like the chicken barbecue with like onions and what is it called? It's not from Domino's, it's from like Pizza Factory. They do like a really good chicken barbecue pizza, and I add pineapple to that, and it's so good. I've been doing that for years. My husband was the one that introduced me to do it, to the chicken one, because I normally would never do chicken barbecue, and then I met my husband, and he eats it like that's his favorite. But I added tomato, or I mean pineapple, to make it like taste better. Okay, that's why I don't like Domino's. The pepperoni pizza is just like not as good as the olive one. Has like a different taste to it. It's crazy. I was telling my husband to turn the TV down. And it was so loud in the room. Like, very loud. Like, to the point I know you all can hear it. I think my favorite thing is this olive pizza. I think it just tastes different than the pepperoni for sure. We got pepperoni pizza one time at Domino's, like in Reno, like a couple of years ago, or maybe a year ago. No, it was 2 years ago, and I just didn't like it. I was like, ugh. But this is really good though. It's still like pretty good, especially if you're stoned or really drunk, or you're just like having a craving for pizza. This is really good. All of this was $21. I'm not even kidding. It was so cheap. I was shocked at how cheap it was, because when we get Pizza Hut, that big box, it's pretty much the same amount of items. It's like almost $30 for that. Pretty much 30. So this was super cheap. I was like, what the, because you guys know I always, when we go out of town, we get like a fancy dinner to bring home, because not fancy, because I fast food, thank you. this is like amazing good. Yeah, they built in a new Domino's when we like have to drive out of town to go get food. We either get KFC, now Domino's, because that's such a great deal and everybody likes it. We only eat out like once or twice a week. Every night I make like either chicken, beef, pork. Sometimes we just have top ramen if I'm lazy. Sometimes I make like teriyaki bowls. I make a lot of homemade food. If you guys watch my TikToks, like my non-ASMR, my personal blog, you would see that I actually cook a lot, and I know how to cook. I know how to cook Mexican rice. That's so easy and it's so good, but it's so cheap. That's why I do it. And I make it with everything. Like if I'm making like a chicken taco casserole or a beef casserole, I always make homemade rice. Sometimes I do it like easy, like I'll buy a rice-a-roni or something if I'm lazy. I make like fried green tomatoes too. Those are really good. Yeah, I make a lot of stuff. Someone asked if I could do a cooking video on ASMR, and I mean I could try. It's just hard because once I'm cooking, my kids are running around. They are excited. They get ready for dinner. So it's just kind of hard. And sorry, I just laughed. But it was probably loud because I'm in the Yeti. Damn, I was joking. Oh, I was gonna bleach my hair, but I was like, never mind, my hair is getting so much longer. I want it to be where it was. My stomach used to be down to my butt, and I miss it. I want it long again. I will never fucking cut it ever again. Only trims. But yeah. This is really good. I still have a lot left. I'm gonna have a cinnamon. But yeah, like I don't really eat that unhealthy. Maybe like once or twice a week I'll get like McDonald's, or well, on Wednesdays we definitely eat like 2 times out because I'm going out of town to go shopping, so we get lunch and then I have to think of something what I'm gonna do. We also do Papa Murphy's, but I don't really, it's not my fave, but I do love their chicken artichoke pizza. I do. I do like their, it's like a Chicago deep pizza. I've ate it before for you guys, so. I smoked a joint before I ate. I went outside because it's like really like perfect weather today, fall weather. And so me and hubby smoked a joint out on our porch. I'm in a legal state, don't worry. We are not smoking illegally. Oh, guess what? I had to check if you were muted. I'd have been so pissed. Okay, so we went to the dispensary today. And when we get home, I'm just gonna let you know, because I don't want to hear no comments. My shit gets put away in a sealed, tight container, and I put it up where my kids can't even get to it. So, and it's in a locked, like, box thing. I don't really, like, smoke all that much. But we went to the dispensary and they were like, oh, your card didn't work last week because they're putting a federal ban on using debit cards at the dispensary. So the dispensary we go to was finally accepting debit cards. So yay, we've been doing that for like months now. Now we have to go to the fucking ATM or go to Wells Fargo. And we can't use our debit card anymore. And I'm sad. Because it's still federal, you know, like it's still illegally federal. Anything federal, like if you have more than an ounce in your car, like you can go to federal prison over it. If you have more plants than you're allowed, I can grow 2. It's like 2 per person. Adult over 21. Recreational. If you have medical, you can grow a lot more. I don't want to grow. It takes a lot. I respect people that grow because that shit takes fucking a lot of patience, man, and dedication. Before we had kids, we tried it and it went to shit. Smoking's bad for you. Don't smoke. Can I be honest? When I was a kid, people made marijuana seem like it was healthy. I looked it up, it's not healthy. I didn't find this out till like 3 years ago. No joke. Because like I thought smoking weed was healthy. Like I thought because they make it seem like it's healthy. But no, it's actually not that good for you. I mean, I don't think gummies are that bad because marijuana is not that bad. Like, as it's the smoking part that's bad. I mean, THC still does have side effects, of course. I remember when I first started, I would get paranoid. Like, if I smoked indica, and I'm like, hella high. I was like 12 to 18. Actually, you know what? When I stopped getting paranoid, probably was like a little bit after Poseidon. But when I was pregnant, I never smoked. And then after the babies, I was breastfeeding, so I never smoked either. So I've went like long periods without smoking. Hell, I think after Poseidon, I didn't start smoking till like he was 2. I was just tripping. He was my baby. I was like overprotective. I was like, plus he was preemie, so I was like nervous. I'm like, oh my god, I just want to be perfect. You don't have to be. The funny thing is being a parent, it's fun. And it's such a learning experience. And now that my kids are 6 and 5, well, they're both 5 right now, but Athena turns 6 next week. I had Poseidon when my daughter was 8 months because he came at 29 weeks. So he came really, really early. They were still going to be like 11 months apart. My little Irish twins. They call it Irish twins if you have babies like under a year apart. Or like exactly a year apart. We pretty much didn't wait the full 6 weeks, but I had a C-section. And I just didn't really care. I still waited a few weeks though. But not with my third one. I was like over it at that point. But don't do that. It's not. They tell you not to do that. They tell you not to do that. It's bad. But I don't care. I'm just kidding. I think I waited like 5 weeks. The 6th week. Especially Alright, this is how much I have left. Oh my god, I don't think I can do it, guys. Well, I love you guys. I'm trying to tell you guys more about me, because somebody asked if they can do a Q&A. I guess I'll just do a Q&A of like the basics again, because it has been a couple years since I've done a Q&A. So I will redo it again. Some of you are new, so you probably don't know where I'm from. I'm originally from Rockland, California, which is like the outskirts of Sacramento, kinda. It's like 25-30 minutes from Sacramento. So I grew up in like Rockland, Roseville, a little bit of Sacramento area. I've been to Loomis, Lincoln. I've actually lived in Lincoln. I lived in Natomas. I lived a little bit past Watt Avenue. It's crazy because Watt Avenue is such an unsafe area, but when you go like left and go down, there's like houses and they're like beautiful and stuff. Like, it's just like a little bit part of Watt Avenue. You have to be careful because people will shoot you. Gangs and stuff, or kidnapping is really bad. Sacramento is very sex trafficking. You know what? I actually found out Nevada's #1 sex trafficking state, and I live in Nevada. So that's scary and terrifying. It's such an unsafe world we live in, and that's why I'm overprotective mom, because I can never be safe. Even when they're outside, I'm like praying my husband is fully paying attention, because just 1 minute they're not looking and they can just open the gate or something. I'm not that mom that's like, oh yeah, go to the park, sweetie. No, there's a lot of people like that in this town, and they're like, oh, it's such a small town, I let my 8-year-old do whatever. No, not me. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, no. That's where it's crazy, because even if it's a small town, somebody can snatch your kid up, take them on the highway, and no, I'm not doing it. I could never. Like, even my neighbor used to like have her like 4-year-old outside, like without nobody watching. I'm just like, oh my lord. I mean, it's different if you have a fenced-in yard, but no, there's no fenced-in yard over there. I have a fenced-in yard though. My husband had to build it because the kids were just like not listening enough, so we were like, okay, we need to get a fence up immediately, and so we did. And that's when they started running, walking more and stuff, so that was like 3-4 years ago. But I love you guys. This world is crazy. What's going on in this world is so crazy. I'm praying for you guys. I'm praying for myself, praying for my family. I love you guys so much. I'm so glad I can sit and ramble with you guys. I know that you love my rambling. I can sit here and talk about 25 different topics. Give me a question. So I love you guys. I love you. And there's going to be so many more spooky videos coming up